Given the COVID-19 outbreak is a global pandemic, many organizations are transitioning to telecommuting policies in order to comply with the social distancing measures. In a nutshell, countless employees across a variety of industries are now working remotely. If some employees are happy to work from home, cyber criminals are even happier. Telecommuting implies that an organization's data is processed from private premises and networks that do not necessarily provide the same level of security as the ones in the office. And for a greedy hacker, it is like finding a gold mine. At home, your child might break your laptop while role-playing as Superman, or your spouse could accidentally introduce a malware onto your computer while checking her emails. But the risks go far beyond that. The work-from-home paradigm can be full of vulnerabilities due to the negligence of some employees, and one single hiccup can jeopardize and contaminate your entire information system. Hackers are always on the alert as they constantly seek to exploit high-profile trends and events and use them as a vector for attacks. Unsurprisingly, most attacks are now using COVID-19-themed phishing lures. These hackers exploit your anxiety over the current health crisis by posing as health organizations and government agencies and send fake information related to the pandemic to trap you into clicking on a malicious link, downloading an infected attachment, or filling online forms that will eventually extract your confidential data. Others spread malware via fraudulent apps, such as the COVID-19 tracker. This application masks itself as a coronavirus outbreak tracking map, but it's in fact a ransomware called COVIDlock. Always remain vigilant, because a digital virus can be as disastrous as a biological one. Some best practices. To support the war effort during this crisis, you need to adopt these best practices. When telecommuting, you need to securely access your organization's resources through the VPN channels and the multi-factor authentication methods provided by your employer. Do not clear or attempt to bypass the security tools installed by your employer in your work endpoints. Antivirus, update system routines, data encryption tools. Instead, make use of it systematically. Install security updates, and especially remember to always restart your workstations. Do not install COVID-19-themed mobile apps. Use the official sources to monitor the pandemic and also to download the circulation approval, if required in your country. Make sure you choose strong passwords and keep them secret. Our awareness platform, Sensi Pro, offers a very detailed course on this subject. To access your work resources, preferably use the devices provided by your employer. Your personal devices are not equipped with adequate security tools, hence they are more vulnerable to attacks. Avoid using shadow IT, the use of a tool that is not provided or allowed by your employer, video conferencing, sharing large files, document scanning, editing PDF files online, etc., exposes the company's data at risk of compromise. The use of work equipment must be strictly personal. An ill-intentioned person could take advantage of your lack of vigilance to steal sensitive professional data. Strengthen the security of your home network through a few simple actions. Change the by-default password of your local internet router to strengthen your Wi-Fi network by opting for a more reliable WPA2 PSK encryption. Avoid naming your Wi-Fi network using your first or last name. Watch out for personal devices connected to your network, such as smartphones, game consoles, and even household appliances. It is important to ensure their security as well. Avoid connecting your endpoints to open Wi-Fi networks, whether their names seem familiar. Finally, be on the alert to avoid falling into the traps of phishing. You must learn to recognize a fraudulent email. Check the source addresses of the emails you receive related to the current pandemic. They can be subtly falsified. Remain vigilant about the relevance of the content of the emails you receive, especially those related to the coronavirus pandemic. Above all, do not click on links or attachments in unsolicited emails or from unknown sources, and never open a document on the subject of COVID-19. Zip file, PDF, Word, Excel, etc. Never activate macros for documents originating from the internet. Systematically notify the IT department in the event of an incident related to data security, such as loss or theft of a workstation, malware infection, phishing email. In this pandemic period, remember that cyber criminals are overflowing with creativity, so your vigilance and your security reflexes are required to strengthen your organization's cyber defense against the increasing number of cyber attacks. You are crucial players in the security of your organization's information system. For more information, contact us.